What is going on again, YouTube fam bam? Hope everybody's doing all right out there. Today we're gonna go pond hopping. So not a Google Maps challenge, although I've never been to most of these places. It is 9:37 in McKinney. It is hot as heck. I was getting the car ready and whatnot, and I'm sitting here in my garage. I'm sweating. So it's gonna be a hot one today. It is sunshiny and bluebird skies today, but we're gonna go after them. We'll see if we can get to them. I want to say that I'll be throwing something other than a chatterbait, which I will be. But the chatterbait right now is just, it is what it is. I mean, it works, it's fast, it gets deep enough whenever those fish go to deeper water. It's just a great bait right now. So I appreciate you coming with us. Let's go get them. What's up, guys? We have made it. We are to the first pond. Here's the wonderful chatterbait again. Right now, this is hands down my my go-to for most bodies of water. Obviously, I'm missing my trailer, so I'm gonna grab that real quick. Changed it up a little bit. I don't have the Z-Crawl anymore. The store I was at didn't have them, so I went ahead and got the Strike King Rage Tail. It's a little bit of a heavier plastic, so we'll see how it works, but shouldn't have any issues here. I've fished it once already. It looks really good in the water, so we're gonna give that a shot. In case you're new to this, when you take this out of the package, all these little arms, legs, whatever you want to call them, are all attached, so make sure you pop those off here, and then these also these two middle ones are attached, so that way when it's going through the water, those are really working. Don't forget to do that. There, oh, there's a tree. There you have it. That is ready to go. Let's go get them. So something I want to talk about a little bit before we get started is what necessarily do I look for when I look at a body of water like this. First of all, you look at the bank, right? All this is pretty standard in this area, just muddy, kind of yucky, not a whole lot of rocks, not a lot of structure. What's on the bottom? What are we fishing with? So in this case, it would be mud, weeds, things like that. Second thing is you obviously have all these trees here creating a lot of shade right there right now at this time of day. Fish enjoy the shade. Just like people, you don't like hanging out in the sun, getting all hot. At least for the most part, that's typically, I think, something that they prefer. So same thing over here. There's a lot of shade, a lot of trees there creating cover. There's kind of some smaller trees actually in the water creating structure. So those are places that you want to target. Let's go ahead and get this started. It also is 10 o'clock, so we did get a little bit of a late start this morning, but they could still be out there. Another thing too to think about is, especially in the summer when it's just hot, typically fish will go to deeper parts. Sometimes chunking out in the middle like that, letting your bait get down a little deeper and then working it back is helpful. Oh, there's a little bass chasing me back in. Nothing so far. Give this a shot. Way up in there, best we can. Whew. Making me work for it. Come on now. There he is, there he is. There he was. Yeah. No, he let it go. Ah! Dang it. Dang it. That felt like a decent fish, honestly. I know every fisherman says they catch the biggest one ever, but that really did feel like a decent fish. Again, that hit was right in that shade, man, right up close to these trees, working this shoreline. I wonder what's back up in here. This looks interesting. Poison ivy everywhere, so that's always good. Interesting. That is not good. I don't think I can get that. Super annoying right here. Dang it. Come off, man. Please. I just bought this bait. Dang it. Dang. That makes me so mad. I am so mad about that. I just bought that bait. Son of a gun. Man, I love fishing. Hey man, that's part of it. Gosh. Super annoying though. Oh well. On to the next. Go get another one. Try again. Nowhere not to cast, that's for sure. Unbelievable, man. They're not crazy expensive. That chatterbait's like $4 or something. So just knowing that I have like $4 just sitting out there wasting away is just annoying. It is what it is though. So another reason I think losing that chatterbait hurts so much is that's the third one of those I bought in like a week, because I lost one. I got snagged. I lost one, which that one lasted me like over a month and a half. Lasted a long time. Snagged, lost that one, bought another one. I was fishing at a friend's lake, whatever. And as I casted, you won't believe this, as I casted, there was this great blue heron that took off from the bank, and it literally landed like in between his neck and his wing, and he was just flying off. He ended up spooling me, snapped my line, lost a chatterbait. Don't worry, we ended up going and getting the bird out of the water because he fell in the middle of the lake. Got him out of the water, went and stuck him on the land, and he was fine. But that's chatterbait number 3 in a matter of a week. That's why it's a little more annoying. Hey, what can you do, right? Might need to change up our presentation a little bit. Maybe go with some plastic worm on the bottom out there. I don't know. Haha. Figured you out, bro. I think. Look at that fish, man. That's a beautiful fish. Very healthy. Nice and thick. Very nice fish right there. We'll release it and we'll talk about it here in a second. What we did there, sorry I wasn't recording on the cast. I have a tendency to do that, man. Anyways, what we did there was we're now throwing this black and blue Senko here. Obviously very different presentation, very different look, very different movements, very different speeds. Essentially all we did is we pitched right here. You see this branch coming down right there, and then that little chunk of smaller sticks, we just pitched it right there and he picked it up. So I'm assuming those fish are just sitting, just hanging out all in here. I say those fish, that may have been the only one, I don't know, but we're gonna give that another try, see if there's not more hanging out over there. Ooh, missed him, missed him. I don't think that was anything huge, but still a bump, still a fish. Wow, it is hot, 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 but we caught one fish. We hooked up to 2. First one got away, actually felt like a pretty decent fish. On to spot number 2. It is 11:30, so prime time to not catch fish, but hey, let's go get them. Let's go give it a shot. Here we are, spot number 2. Nice little pond, got a good little fountain in it. Let's go check it out. We are good to go. I saw this sign when we were driving up. I couldn't read it, and I was like, hoping that it wasn't a no fishing sign, but it says fishing is permitted. Sounds great. Let's go get it. 2 big old bass right there. He ate it, he ate it, he ate it. Yeah. Oh, that was awesome. First cast, look at that, that's crazy. Awesome little bass right there. I love that. I will take that all day. I'm gonna have to give this guy a little bit of a toss. Oh, that was perfect. Yeah, he destroyed my trailer, so I'm gonna have to get another one. Good start, that's for sure. New trailer on. It's a little bit long, but that's okay. I was not expecting that. Something else, I don't know if you can see it in the GoPro or not, but essentially right here, yeah, you can see it. There's this line of weeds and grass, and then it gets kind of dark, you can't see it, so there's a drop off pretty close to this edge. Again, just something to keep in mind, something to take note of is that drop off. A lot of times transitions, whether it's in depth or weeds to mud, weeds to rocks, sand, things like that, just keeping that in the back of your mind as you fish these little spots. Fish like transition, they'll sit, they'll wait, they'll ambush prey, do all kinds of little stuff at those transitions. So just something to keep in the back of your mind as you fish, or as you look and you observe kind of the body of water that you're fishing. Yep, I saw him eat it. I saw him eat it. Look at that. Little guy. Just a little guy. That's what I'm talking about. It was a perfect example. I was reeling that back in, and right here where this kind of murky, whatever you call it, stops and starts and that drop off begins, man, I saw him come off the bank and slam it. So he may have been sitting there waiting on something to swim by to go eat it. There we go. Oh, there he is. That's a big one. God, that's a 3-pound fish. And he was right there on the bank. Literally right, I mean, swam off from right here. 2 of them. Dang it. There he is again, right there. All right, guys, there's a bass sitting right here. We're gonna throw out this Senko, and I almost guarantee you he's gonna eat it. Gosh, I can see these bass there, they're skittish. They see the bait and they literally swim the opposite direction. Gotta feature my ducks, man. Quack, quack. What is up, ladies? Oh my goodness. You okay? She's limping. There's literally a bass right in front of me. Oh, where are you going? Don't understand. Are you not hungry? Are you not hungry? Literally, that fish was sitting right under this little chunk of grass, just hanging out in the shade. He didn't look hungry, but geez, I was about to give you a free meal in quotes, quote unquote meal. There's a bass right here. Gosh, they just swim right away, man. He wasn't even like remotely interested in what could potentially be. I mean, I can't hold it against him. I'm trying to hook them in the mouth and pull them out of the water, so. All right, guys, we're calling it a day. I'm tired, it's hot, I'm sweaty, I'm extremely thirsty. I'm gonna head to the house. Thanks for watching, guys. I tried to incorporate a little bit more of like information or kind of what I do or what I look for when I fish ponds and stuff, as far as just going out there and throwing a lure around. I mean, there is some rhyme and reason to it, so hopefully you found it helpful. Today was one of those days where, you know, the fish just weren't biting. I literally was watching them swim away from my bait, so that was really encouraging. But thank you for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Let me know kind of what you think. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. See you guys later.